single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to JustCompareCars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2019 69 plate Nissan Navara. It's a 2.3 DCI 190 TT Tekna, manual gearbox. It's done just 52,000 miles and it's got full service history with 3 services in total. It's also got the remaining amount of manufacturer's warranty from Nissan, which when new would have been 5 years or 100,000 miles, so there's plenty left on it. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here with me today in person. As a walk around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dints. We'll look at the wheels and tyres, looking at the tread depths, looking under the arches. We'll have a look in the back, then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine bay, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you'd like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance a vehicle, we can go through an application which takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. Because it is a plus VAT vehicle, we will be asking you for a deposit to cover the VAT in most instances. We can look to get around that sometimes, but give us a call and we can discuss it. It's also worth mentioning that once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something, if you'd like to see something in a little bit more detail, please just ask. As I say, I'm more than happy to show you absolutely anything. You may as well see it from the comfort of your own home before you leave, then you can be sure it's exactly what you're looking for. Right, so let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. It's actually arrived last night. And hopefully you can see from the image it's in great condition, it really is. Black always looks good on a truck, to be fair. So there's no nasty marks or dents that are obvious. Obviously, there's, you know, it's a UK vehicle, it's been on a UK, it's going to have stone chips. There's no two ways about it. And if you ever see one that's not got any, look closer, is my advice, because at the end of the day something's not right. So yeah, there is a couple of stone chips, nothing serious at all. And from my point of view, I'd rather see a couple of stone chips because then you know it's not been hidden for whatever reason. Headlights, it's got the latest spec headlights. They're a bit darker looking. They've got the daylight running lights on them. They do look really cool, to be fair. Front bumper is in nice clean condition. Working around again, there's a couple of very small stone chips, but nothing serious. Very, very light. Very nice and clean. Front grille looks good. There's no lifting or anything like that. And again, the passenger headlight looks good as well. Onto the passenger side front wing. Nice clean condition. Couple of very, very fine, I wouldn't say scratches, I think they're rub marks, if you know what I mean, look like it's rubbed against a bush or something. And it goes there as well. It's not bad. That could potentially polish out. And there is a little mark just there. There's a very light rub mark there as well, but to give you an idea, I mean, if you look at it from there, you can't see those. I'm obviously just being very picky. Passenger side mirror back, nice clean condition, there's no damage, and the mirror's intact. Windscreen, I can't see any stone chips or cracks. Passenger pillars, being really picky, there's a couple of very fine rub marks there. I don't think they're going to show, but they are there. No dents. I can't see any marks on the pillars. Passenger side of the roof, and again it's in great condition. So before I go down the passenger side, let me move this camera over a little bit, sorry about that. So before I go down the passenger side, I would like to have a look at this view. Reason being is you can see that there's no mismatch of colours, there's no misalignment of gaps, which obviously shows you that there's not been any damage on the vehicle and we're not hidden anything. Right, so passenger side front wheel and tyre. The wheel's in good condition. Obviously it's got the later style Navara alloys, and don't they look cool? It's got a Continental tyre. I'd guess there's about 8mm approximately. And under the arch you can see it's nice and clean, and there's no signs of any damage on there at all. So down the passenger side, looks nice and clean. I can't see any dents, can't see any marks. Side steps are in nice clean condition. Have a couple of passes, just make sure I'm not missing anything. I can't see anything at all, really clean. Very nice. Being really picky. There was a big dragonfly. There's a couple of very fine rub marks just on that pillar there. It's obviously had a canopy on it at some point, I would guess, because there's a couple of very fine marks just there. I feel like rub marks. In fact, they feel. Do they come off? No, there's a couple of just light marks there. You could probably touch those in if you were bothered. So, passenger side rear quarter. Again, really very nice and clean. Looks in good condition. Can't see any marks at all on that. A couple of very, oh no, that's just a bit of muck. Can't see anything on it at all. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in great condition. It's a matching tyre. It's got slightly less tread. There's probably about 5 or 6mm, I would have thought. Under the arch and chassis, as you can see, is in great condition. Passenger side tail light, excuse me, is in nice clean condition. There's no damage, no misting, no cracks. Everything looks good. Nice clean unit. Rear bumper, I've got a little bit of an upsie on there. It's not a great deal, but it is there. No tow bar. There's another little mark there, and there's another little mark there as well. Other than that, nothing else, and it all looks nice in clean condition. So there's no tow bar on it, so it's not towed anything. If you do need a tow bar, give us a shout. We've got the contacts in the trade to get them done for you. We can get one on for you, no problem at all, and it'll always cost you less than what it costs yourself, because we can do it at trade. Right, so the tailgate. Is in nice clean condition. I can't see any marks or dents. There is a tiny little mark just there. I don't think it's going to show. It's not that, but it is there. So it's got a roll and lock. Arguably one of the best you can get. Certainly one of the most expensive anyway. It looks to be in nice clean condition. To open it, if you've not got you've got a key for this bit here. I don't know if it's got a key or not, but what you can do is you can lock this back up, and then you can use this tether here. So you pull that like that. Anyway, it says can't do it actually. So, and it will open like that. Difficult to do it one-handed, as you can probably appreciate holding the camera. So in the back, plastic's really very nice and clean. There's no damage. Obviously it's not had any a hard life. That's not, don't take a genius to figure that out. Yeah, all the plastic looks like really good clean condition. There's a couple of bits of marks from use, but nothing serious. Mounting top works well. There you go, locks into place. Lift it back up. So nothing's 100% secure, but that's probably as good as you're going to get, to be honest with you. So yeah, they're a decent security conscious bit of kit. Couple of grand new-ish plus the VAT. Second hand not so much, but part and parcel of what it is. Right, so driver side tail light is in nice clean condition. There's no damage, no misting, no cracks. It's all good. Rear quarter is in nice clean condition. I think most people know now these are ULEZ or ultra low emissions zone compliant. They've got AdBlue. It's a Euro 6 vehicle. That's what this second cap's for. And your AdBlue is in there. Rear quarter is in nice clean condition. I can't see any marks or dents. I'm just making sure I've got everything covered. There is a very fine, again, it's not a scratch, it's a rub mark. It feels like, you know, like when you rub against a bush or something. There is a couple of very fine little scratches. Sorry about that. Right, so yeah, a couple of very fine little marks up there. And there's a couple of little marks just there as well. Nothing serious at all. Bring that out a little bit, there we go, better. Right, so, around the surround of the window, there's a very small dent just there. Maybe they put something in the back at some point, but I think it's had a canopy on the back of this at some point. Makes sense. Right, so driver's side pillars, nice and clean, no damage, everything looks really good. And driver's side of the roof, and again that's nice and clean as well, no damage. Right, so again, same as the passenger side. Have a quick look. We can see there's no mismatch of paint. There's no misalignment of gaps. Looks good. So driver's side rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in great condition. There's no damage. Matching tyre. Matching tread depth to the opposite sides. Probably about 5mm. Under the arch looks nice and clean. Chassis is in good condition. It's all good. Right, so down the driver's side. And again, panels are really very clean and very straight. There's no marks or dents. Being critical on the side set, there's a bit of a rub mark that's down the side. Obviously just clipped something. It's done its job basically and protected the vehicle. But the panels are in nice clean condition. I can't see any marks or dents at all. It looks really very clean. Mirror back's nice and clean, no damage. Mirror's intact. Driver's side front wing is in nice clean condition. No nasty marks or dents, everything looks really nice and clean. There is actually a couple of very small marks, like stone chips. One there. I actually feel it on my finger. Is that a mark? Is it coming off? No, it is, it's like a stone chip. And there's another one just there as well. Other than that, nothing else. Driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. It's a Continental tyre, so it's a full set of Continentals all round, and it's matching tread depths to the opposite side. So each axle's got matching tread depths. I think what I would do if it was me, I'd probably put these on the back and the front, the rear on the front, and bring it that way, because obviously the main drive wheels are on the rear. Probably get more out of your tyres then as well. But yeah, all good. Nice and clean, really nice clean truck. Looks great as well, to be fair. Right, so onto the interior. I'm sure you know, but you know, not everyone does. It's keyless entry, keyless go, so as long as you've got your key in your pocket, you can press that button there and that will open and lock the vehicle, as long as you've got the key on your person. Driver's side front door card is in nice clean condition. There's no damage, everything looks good. On your armrest you've got your electric windows, window lock, door lock, electric folding mirror button, and then also your mirror control there as well. Inside it's got Navara rubber mats, carpets are in nice clean condition, everything looks good. Driver's seat is fully electric. Bolsters are nice and firm, material's really nice and clean, no damage, it looks in great condition. Fully electric seat. It's got full manoeuvrability. And it all works perfectly. If you watch this part, you can also pump that up using that button there. So if you suffer from a bad back or something like that, then obviously you can get best out of that as well. Right, let me just climb in. Just put it down there. Oh. So it's got 2 proper keys. It's also got 2 keys for the rolling lock as well, so that's good. To start it, as I say, keyless entry, keyless go. All you have to do is, as it's saying on the dashboard, press your clutch in, press the stop start button, fires into action straight away, no problems at all. Turn that down. Right, so steering wheel is in nice clean condition. There's no stitching out of place, there's no fading. Steering wheel's in great condition, really is. Dashboard is nice and clean. It's free from damage, there's no bits on it, everything looks spot on. Hey, up, we're nothing. Hang on, sorry about this. We're having a moment on camera. Passenger seats, again, bolsters feel like new. Material's really very nice and clean. Don't feel like it's been sat in, to be honest with you. Do see this a lot. Directors use them as company cars, obviously get the tax and the VAT back and everything else. Makes a lot of sense. Roof lining's nice and clean, there's no damage. And the seat in the back is very clean as well. It smells nice inside as well. Doesn't smell like it's been smoked in, so that's good news. Let's try the aircon while we're here. So, dual zone, climate control, air conditioning on. Down to 16. Down to me. And that's nice and cold. Perfect. Dashboard, I was going to say we've got no warning lights on. We've got no warning lights other than the fuel's a bit low. Let's get rid of that. So obviously you've got lots of different options. You've got driving aids on there as well, no warnings to show. So other than the fact that the handbrake's on, I'm not wearing my seatbelt and the fuel's a bit low, there's no other warning lights on the dashboard at all. These trucks will do 45 miles per gallon, according to Nissan. And I've got to be honest, we've sold plenty of these in the past and people do say they can do it. Obviously not towing, and it's going to depend on how heavy your right foot is, but at the end of the day, 45 is achievable. And let's be fair, you know, cost of fuel and whatever everything else, it makes a lot of sense right now. So anyway, steering wheel controls, right hand side is your cruise control, lower part is your phone and voice command. If you connect your phone as well now, what you can do, you can press and hold, long hold, and then you can add it so your phone works with it as well, so you have Siri on there as well, or whatever the other one is for the Android. And then this side is basically your media center control. It controls your screen on there and also your media center on this side as well. So you've got lots and lots of different options on there. Volume, obviously. As much as I could listen to that all afternoon. Speakers work perfectly. There's no distortion. Everything's spot on. Media center. Really good media centers in these, very easy to use. I'm not going to go through everything, I'm sure you know it, but I mean, reversing camera, it's got the 360 reversing camera, it works perfectly, decent image, in fact it's HD I think really. What I quite like about this, I think the 360 is a bit gimmicky if I'm honest, and I'd prefer to use my mirrors, but what it does give us a benefit, if you click on your camera button, you get your left hand view, and obviously if you're on your own, you know, you can't look down there. So that's quite cool, I like that. But also if you're in, like, parking up against a wall and you click that camera button, it then gives you the forward facing view, which I quite like as well, really good. On the menu screen you've got your nav, radio, etc. So on the radio you've got AM, FM, DAB, Bluetooth audio, auxiliary, and of course it's got Apple CarPlay as well, which is a really nice option. So you've got Wi-Fi, lots of different other settings on there as well. I'm sure you know, but anyway. So yeah, all good on that sense. Nice armrest, nice and comfortable, no damage. In there you've got a 12-volt socket, cup holders are in the front, heated seats, let's try them while we're here. And also you've got a cubby hole up above, glasses holder, and everything's nice. Yeah, it's all clean. Nice truck, feels comfortable to sit in. Down below you've got your switchable four-wheel drive, hill descent, you can lock and unlock the vehicle from there, and then to get the Apple CarPlay you plug your USB in down here, and then auxiliary is there as well. Yeah, it's a nice system, really works well. Good truck, very reliable, and obviously backed up with that 5 years, 100,000 miles manufacturer's warranty, makes lots of sense. Heated seats work as well, by the way. Right, let's switch that off. Down by your right knee, that's where your fuel cap is. Stop start, stability control, trip reset, and then clock illuminations there. To pop the bonnet, it's just here. Driver side rear door card, again nice and clean, no damage, everything looks all good. In the back, seats are in exceptionally clean. I don't think they've been used, if I'm honest with you. They feel like brand new and they look very, very clean. Obviously the mats all round, carpets are all clean. You can lift this up and tether it backwards using that, so you can have actually the extra space. Under here, all your toolkits under there with your jack, etc. And obviously all the bits are there that are needed. It's worth mentioning, if you're not sure if this one's for you, we do specialise in pickup trucks. We've got lots and lots on site, always new ones arriving. So if this one's not for you, or if you're not sure, if you want an automatic, have a look on our website, justcomparecars.com. Passenger side door card, again, it's in really very nice clean condition. There's no damage, no marks, everything looks really good. Passenger seat, again, you can see it's in exceptionally clean condition. It's got the overmats and the carpets are nice and clean. Just put that there. Passenger side rear door card, again, everything's nice and clean, looks in great condition. All good. Right, let's have a look under the bonnet. So obviously it's got full service history, it's all up to date. Goes without saying, it's in great condition. Genuine Nissan battery. Turbo unit's just down there, and as you can see, there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. No oily residue around the turbo unit. No oily residue around the engine block. And everything looks good. Let's have a quick look underneath. Struggling to see. Again, there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything's nice and dry and clean. Chassis in great condition, as is the exhaust. Rear diff's in nice clean condition. There's no oily residue, no signs of any weeping or leaking. Spare wheel, I think that's an alloy, can't tell from here. It's got a brand new Continental tyre. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. And I realise I go on a little bit, but probably too much, but never mind. Better too much than not enough at the end of the day. Like I said before, you know, if you think I've missed something, or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem, there's nothing to hide at all. For the moment though, thanks for watching and sticking with me, I really appreciate it. My name's James, bye bye.